No one expected anything like what happened in the first inning. 42 pitches and 4 runs. But after that, we did see what we expected out of Yu Darvish.
Yeah, and no one expected it, Dave, but at the same time, I don't think anyone would say it was totally shocking either.
It's hard to think of any coach who has ever been as candid or as comfortable in his own skin as Barry Switzer. The resume is undeniably one of the best in football history. Only he and Jimmy Johnson have national championships and Super Bowl rings. No one before or since revved up the running game the way Switzer did at Oklahoma, where he didn't suffer defeat until his 3rd season. The genesis of the Switzer story, like so many others in football, begins with Frank Broyles at Arkansas. His college coach saw something Barry hadn't yet seen in himself.
Hey, Mac, it sounds like you have a bigger crowd there than we have in all of Oriole Park at Camden Yards at the moment, but it's been drizzly. And last night really was a continuation of what has gone on for some time now in this series. 14-3 had to feel somewhat familiar for the Orioles.
Yeah, you know, baseball is a funny game, Dave.
Yeah, guys, with all the home runs flying out, it maybe would be easy to forget that Colby Lewis was very strong in his final postseason tune-up, and I think the Rangers saw out of Colby what they wanted to see.
Yeah, everyone wants to finish strong.
Look at the last 10 road starts, a 6-1 record, a 356 earned run average. A win for Colby, an awful lot of offensive support, and back here tomorrow to see if the Rangers can close off with a record-setting performance. John, first inning, first pitch from Jake Arrieta. 2-run blast after a walk to Elvis Andrus. 3rd inning, 2-0 pitch after a bunt single by Andrus. And in the 7th, 0-1 from Zach Phillips over the leap of Adam Jones to straightaway center. The last player to have 4 homers in a game, Carlos Delgado, 2003. So his last 5 at-bats covered 18 total bases. And 8 runs batted in. How about another? To center field, number 4, Josh Hamilton on an unstoppable tear in Baltimore. That was absolutely the case, Emily, and not surprising because these fans realized that they were watching history, and it's definitely worth reliving, which we will get a chance to do here.
And remember, he had a home run in his last at-bat last night, and he followed up with 4 more today.
I'm Dave Barnett, and today we revisit the career of the Wizard of Westwood. John Wooden hated that nickname, by the way, and never seemed comfortable accepting praise, which inevitably followed all those unapproachable records set by an eminently approachable Indiana country teacher whose classroom became a basketball shrine. And John Wooden considered himself a teacher, nothing more, nothing less. One of his precepts involved timeouts. He was famous for never calling them. There was a good reason for that. They were almost never necessary. The material had been covered in class.